Good morning, baseball fans, and welcome back to the playoff recap. We're going to be going over Thursday, September 30th. A couple of games to go over. This race is coming right down to the wire. We're heading into the weekend, the last 3 games of the season for all these teams, and the American League getting super tight. National League pretty much finding its grounds, and it's pretty much down to 1 game and the Giants are clinching, but we'll jump into it right now. Before we go too far, please like, subscribe, join the community. We discuss baseball, football, all that fun stuff all season long. First game of the night, Yankees 6, Blue Jays 2, and the Yankees pretty much secure up their playoff spot with this win, I think. They're now 2 games up in the wild card race. And with Boston losing and the Mariners out of action, they now have a 2-game cushion. So pretty much they need to win 1 game against the Rays to clinch that spot, which you would suspect they do because the Rays are probably setting up for the playoffs. But at the same time, they might not. So I haven't put that circle around them just quite yet. The Yankees were at 1-0 early in this one with the Aaron Judge home run. And then we see the Jays generate a run to tie it back up. And the Jays, again, a couple times over the past week, the Jays have had a lead and they just blow it. And it's the long ball for the Yankees. They get to Robbie Ray with it. Aaron Judge hits his 2nd of the season right after Rizzo. Back-to-back home runs coming in that 6th inning. And it's pretty much game over at that. In that same inning, we see Torres also add to that lead. And then in that 9th inning, Gardner adds another one. The long ball was alive and well for the Yankees. 5 home runs on the night. 4 of them coming off Robbie Ray, who went 5.1, 5 earned runs, 4 Ks. They really pushed him. They tried to make him get through that 6th. Could have been potential one at bat that really turned the tide, where he got called a ball on pretty much a strike that led to a couple home runs. But that's a rough outing for Robbie Ray. Corey Kluber, 4.2, 2 earned runs, and 2 Ks in the win. Big win for the Yankees. And they got to be excited about that. Wendy Chavez, man, nice to see you again here on the channel. You've been dropping in that past couple days. Nice to see you, buddy. Sticking with the American League, it's the only other game of the night yesterday. Orioles 6, Red Sox 2, and Red Sox fans have got to be pissed with how this series went. They lost the series to the Orioles with pretty much their fate was in their own hands coming into this week. Playing the Orioles, playing the Nationals. Now they're in a position where they might have to find the sweep in order to make the playoffs going into the Nationals this weekend. So can't be too happy about that. They were out to a 1-0 lead when Kike Hernandez led the game off with a home run. Got the fans in it, and they're like, okay, we're going to cruise to the win. And that wasn't the case. The Orioles come with 3 in the 3rd with a 3-run shot off Mountcastle's bat. They had 3 more in the 6th. And the Red Sox add 1 more later in the game, and that's as close as they'll get. Pivetta goes 4.2, 3 earned runs, 8 Ks. Not a bad outing. Just did not get a whole lot of run support. And Wells goes 6, 1 earned run on the other side. Those are the American League games. Let's take a look at what the wild card race is going to look like as of now going into the weekend. Of course, A's eliminated. We have the top of the bracket pretty much set. Quietly, Chicago put on a little bit of a streak. They've won 4 in a row. And the Yankees, like I said, 2 games up, 8-2 in their last 10. Looking pretty good. But then we also have Seattle now, 9-1 in their last 10. Won 4 in a row. They're heading into a series with the Angels. And that could go either way. These guys are tied. Jays 1 game out. Jays very, very, very likely have to find a sweep if they're going to get in there. If they sweep and another team sweeps, then they're out. So the Jays got to find a sweep. 2-1's not going to work because you would suspect either Boston or Seattle would at least go 2-1 in their series. So Jays need a sweep to really keep things going. Going over to the National League side, we're pretty much just focusing on 1 race at the time, and it's almost over. The Giants still have that 2-game lead over the Dodgers after last night with 3 games to go. But they both have tough schedules, so I didn't want to call the race just yet because realistically the Giants could get swept and the Dodgers could sweep. I could see it. It's not out of the question, so I'm leaving the door open for 1 more night. suspecting by tomorrow morning we're going to call the National League West in favor of the Giants. And they won this one down 3-0 after the top of the first. Arizona just really got out firing last night. Walker leading the way for that team, 4 hits. They were at 3-1. The Giants slowly but surely chipped away. Crawford hits his 24th in the 4th inning, and it's a bullpen game for the Giants. So Kazmir did not look good in that first inning. Didn't get out. Only got 1 out before they gave him the hook. I think the glory story of Scott Kazmir earlier in the season probably coming to an end. Bumgarner goes 5-4 and runs 4 Ks. He's going to get the no decision because it's 4-4 after 5. And it's the bottom of the 9th. The Giants walk it off. And it's probably a pretty exciting walk-off because they're in that tight race. And the Dodgers, they don't seem to lose either. So they found the win last night as well. Really piled it on. Padres season just completely falling apart now. 3 games below 500. Not too much to say. But the home run ball, again, alive and well. The Dodgers, Yankees love the home run ball. Betts is his 23rd. Seager had 2 last night, up to 15. Justin Turner is his 26th. And Pollock his 20th. Velasquez, ever since joining the Padres, just hasn't done anything that they wanted him to do. 4 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 7 Ks, giving him 4 home runs. And Gonsolin, 4.23 earned runs, 5 Ks, giving up a couple home runs himself. We see Kim and Tatis Jr. hitting his 42nd, but it doesn't matter. That's the end of the season. Padres only now can play spoiler. Heading in, just take a quick look at the standings here. Division's clinched now for Milwaukee, so that's nice. Cardinals back on their winning ways. 2 games separate these guys. San Diego going for San Francisco this weekend. Milwaukee for Dodgers. The elimination number's 2, so it can either be San Francisco winning 2, San Francisco winning 1, Dodgers losing 1. So tonight, if that's the case, it's a lock. But I would still say if the Giants win tonight, it's pretty much over. On top of that, we have that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the National League. So there you have it, guys. Small recap from last night. We're heading into the last games. Seattle was off, so they're going to be back in action. National League almost set in stone what we're going to see. But this American League, it's going to come down to the last day. Very well. One of these teams is going to find a sweep over the weekend. And whoever finds that sweep, they're going to be playing the Yankees in the playoffs by the looks of it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Delta Flights, thanks for showing up, buddy. Just wanted to start watching your channel. I love the content. Really appreciate that, buddy. Glad to see you. Glad to have you on board. We're going to keep pumping this out. And hopefully, come playoff time for baseball, if you're a baseball fan, we're going to be doing some live streams. So we'll hopefully see you out for that. Otherwise, guys, have a great Friday out there. And we will see you guys out there for that next video. Peace out.